Hey, Cookhouse Chef Kendra here, and today we're making Chipotle honey chicken crisp. Let's do what we do and make it happen. We're gonna scramble an egg. Well, we're not really gonna scramble it. We're gonna beat it just like so. For our batter, we're gonna add half cup of chicken broth, a beaten egg, a half cup of milk, some paprika, black pepper, salt. We're gonna mix it up. This is our batter. We have all those nice ingredients in there. We're gonna set that aside. Now we're going to do our flour mixture. This is all-purpose flour. That's all this is. And in this glass, we have salt, paprika, black pepper, and garlic powder. And we're gonna get that in there. I'm gonna close the bag. And of course you can do all this in bowls, but this just saves cleanup. Hold up, I'm missing. There we go. And we just mix it up, you know how we do. And we're gonna set this aside. So here we have about 12 chicken tenderloins, which is the side part of the breast. We have 12 of these. Kids love these. I mean, they're easy to eat, they're easy to cook, they're easy to deal with. So we're just going to put these beautiful chicken tenders into our batter. Just like so. No big deal, super easy situation. You know I got you. Alright, we're just gonna close this bag and kind of manipulate it, let some of the air out. So we're just gonna zip the bag up and we're just gonna set this aside for a little bit. We're gonna set the chicken tenders aside, this inside the batter, and our coating. We're gonna set these guys aside and we're gonna make our sauce. Now I have some good honey here and I'm gonna put it in this cup, in this measuring cup, but I put a little vegetable oil all over this cup to help the honey come out. Alright, for this sauce, we have honey, ketchup, water, chipotle chili powder, and we have some salt, and we have some vinegar. We got our pot over medium heat. I'm going to add water, vinegar, the chipotle chili powder, and the salt. The ketchup goes in. I'm gonna make sure I get all this ketchup in there. Now we're gonna add the honey. It smells good. This honey is raw and kind of expensive, so I want to make sure I get it all in there. So I'm gonna stir this in really well. Mix that ketchup in. everything in there nicely. And then we're going to bring it to a boil, and then we're going to reduce the heat to low and let it simmer for a few minutes. Alright guys, that's it. It's done. We're going to remove it from the heat and let it cool. Now we're going to prepare our chicken to be fried. So it's in this, and we're going to take a piece from the batter and then get it in the flour. Shake off the excess and get it on this plate. Again, batter, let the excess drip off, get it in here, and we're gonna keep doing this until they're all coated. Okay, I'm gonna get some vegetable oil into this pot, and I'm gonna cook these like 2 or 3 at a time. The chicken here, and we're gonna put in our first couple pieces. These will probably take 4 or 5 minutes on each side. Now, you want to remember this is at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm using vegetable oil. Peanut oil is fine. Don't use olive oil because olive oil has a lower smoking point. And we're just going to cook these until they're golden brown and crispy. You know how we do. Gonna give these beautiful boys a flip. Nice and crunchy. Nice and crispy. Yes, that's what we want. Let's see what we got. That's what we're looking for. Nice and crispy. Smells delicious. Look at that. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. It's just what we're looking for, guys. Now we're just gonna keep cooking this chicken until we've cooked it all. Also, guys, I want to point out that these are excellent just as chicken tenders if you just use the batter and the coating, the batter and the breading. These are great. You can dip them in any kind of sauce you want, and they'll be fantastic. Or just with hot sauce, they are great. Now we got our chicken all done, and it's cooled down a little bit. We're just gonna put them in this bag of sauce. As you can see that I poured the sauce into this bag. I'm gonna do like 4 at a time. This serves about 4 people. And it goes good with coleslaw or French fries. You know, the usual suspects. You can find the ingredients in the description below. I just want to point out that I also like to dip these in ranch dressing and sometimes Chipotle ranch dressing. So good. Alright guys, that's all for this time. See you next time. Chef Kendra is out. Peace.